Alrighty guys, and welcome back to another episode of Minecraft. In today's episode, we are going to be building the sheep pen, bamboo farm, sugarcane farm, sweet berries, and anything else that I might find inside of my chest. I can't really remember what all we need. But yeah, this will pretty much be finishing off the farm area, unless they drop a new update with a bunch more stuff. But yeah, so we'll be expanding it out to here. I've already started covering up the small pond that used to be here. And we'll be expanding it all the way into this area here. So, let's get started. I don't know what happened to the flashback mod for this recording. It got glitched. I think I put the camera in the wrong spot. Anywho, I digress. Pretty much just straightforward stuff, putting down some more fence posts and whatnot. I'm pretty pleased with how everything turned out, because it's all nice and functional, but I'll let past me explain that. Alrighty, so as you guys saw from that lovely time-lapse, we have constructed, I think, 4 pen areas. This big one is obviously going to be for the sheep. I was originally going to have it be like sliced. Oh, already got a sheep in there. I was originally going to have it be like sliced into 3 different areas so I can just color them all, but I don't really care. I'm okay with them all being in the same pen together. This is going to be for the bamboo. I really don't need that much of it, and I feel like this is going to definitely overwhelm me immediately. This will be either the cactus or the sugarcane. Both of these pens are exactly the same, so it really doesn't matter which one. This one will probably be sugarcane, and this one will probably be the cactus. And then I think for the sweet berries, we're actually going to put them up front, because I didn't do this on purpose, but the farm is actually sort of organized into 3 distinct areas. You sort of have the main crop area in the front, then you have the storage silo and its area, which is also mostly produce and meat and stuff. And then you also have the sort of more service things. So like the sugarcane produces the sugar and paper and stuff like that. The cactus produces dyes and stuff like that. Wool, and then the cactus for building materials and stuff. So it's all sort of like been separated into like proper categories and stuff, which I didn't really do on purpose. So I'm kind of pleased with that. And I like the idea that all the produce is up front, so it looks nice and pretty instead of, you know, the tall sugarcane and stuff. So we got the tall stuff in the back and then the short stuff up here. But anywho, I think I'm going to put the sweet berries in the old pumpkin patch because I just haven't changed it yet. And it'll essentially just be a nice big sweet berry patch. I don't know if we need it this big though. I'm just now looking at it and this is ginormous. Oh well, we might do that, or we'll expand the wheat field into it and then we'll make a new little sweet berry farm somewhere. Actually, we could put it over by the melons. I would like that, because they're both fruits, you know. So I want the fruits and stuff to be sort of together, and that was the only thing that wouldn't be. But if we extended this over, or actually, we'll just put the sweet whatever they're, sweet berries right here, because that'll be perfect. They'll be right next to each other. Okay, so looks like I have a little bit more work to do. Yippee! Anywho, I'm gonna start planting some stuff here and probably building up the sheep pen enclosure, and then we'll do the sweet berries real quick. So, see you guys in a little bit. Alrighty, guys, lock in. This is gonna be the longer time lapse. Let's see how long I can yap for. I think it's gonna be like 4 minutes or something. I don't know. But anywho, I am so happy that we finally have all these crops and fields down, because I tell you, it has been so hard just making do inside my glorious mansion on the hill with no resources. But no, and I understand that like these are not the most optimal. I guess, you know, like the cactus farm is probably one of the most classic farms that can be automated. I'm just personally, I like to harvest it myself. I'm sure eventually we probably will have an automated cactus farm and sugarcane farm. All the farms will be automated. But at this point in the world, I really like harvesting it by hand. In my opinion, it makes it feel more gained, I guess. I don't know. I'm sure, you know, as time carries on and stuff, it's going to become harder and harder just to do it by hand. But no, I really like it. I find it satisfying. So even when we do have automated systems and stuff for sugarcane, cactus, wheat, bamboo, all that stuff, Um, I'll still probably come here and occasionally just harvest it by myself, just because like I said, I still enjoy doing that. I think it's a good time. But yeah, this sugarcane farm I think is fairly maximized for proficiency. You can always do it stripped with the water being in a straight line and then line it with sugarcane. But I think this works just a little bit better. What it essentially does is it does the same pumpkin planting method, but with the water. So that way, essentially, you can put a sugarcane on every single block in there. I think, to my calculations, this will do roughly 4 to 6 stacks of sugarcane per harvest, which is pretty good and pretty impressive in my opinion. So I'm very excited about that. Cactus farm should also be pretty good. I'm just gonna mine the bottom block and collect it. I know they'll delete it a little bit, but here's the thing, I don't care. Over here, I also prettied up all the grass and stuff surrounding that, so I expanded it just a little bit more, just so that way you guys just have to see me put down the fence and stuff. This was a very short time lapse. I didn't have that many sweet berries. That's the one crop I really need to work on. And then we get to the main sheep shed itself. This is the biggest of the lean-tos on the farm in the estate. The biggest structure is obviously still the barn, and it's the grandest one on the farm itself. But this structure, I wanted it to be the biggest because the sheep do have the most amount of room. Because we'll probably not we won't kill the sheep for their mutton. I don't really see the point in that when we have like steak and pork chops, you know. But we will have a lot of sheep for a lot of wool. Throughout the world, this is probably going to be our main wool production area until we have an automated farm for it. I am somewhat good at redstone, right? But I'm probably going to find tutorials for that kind of stuff. I'll always link them inside of the description, especially for the iron farm. I have no idea how people managed to figure that out. But yeah, I expect an iron farm episode coming relatively soon because we definitely need to get that sorted. Yeah, this one's pretty much copy and pasted just like the other two with its main gables and stuff and walls, but it is the nicer of the other two. And you can actually see it a little bit, just its spiky roof bit from the bridge. You cannot see a lot of this from the house, unfortunately, due to the fog that I have on, as I just think it looks nicer. I always find it irritating when the world just ends instead of there being like a fog to make it slowly like disappear. You know, I just think it looks nicer in my opinion. But yeah, no, I'm really pleased with it. Put in some hay bales, some water. This is me putting on too many trapdoors. I think I put on like 200 or something before realizing that I actually did it wrong. So I changed that off camera, don't worry. But yeah, hope that you guys enjoy the time lapse. Okay, so now that we have pretty much finished up the entirety of our brand new sheep pen, which I went ahead and captured one of the spare sheep that was just one of the wild ones and just threw him in here. And look how happy he is. Already, we probably have more than enough bamboo to last me forever. And it sucks, I don't think this stuff composts. At least I'm fairly certain it doesn't. I'm not going to touch it. Cactuses are doing well. I'm going to harvest them and then expand them one more time. As you can see, the sheer amount of sugarcane that we have is crazy. But yeah, I think this time for oh, my helmet broke. Oh, that's sad. I think this time for transporting the animals over, we'll do a combination of the two. I think we're gonna try ghasts as well as just bring them over and just see which one works best. And then I also finished up the field over there. I think you guys saw that in a time lapse. Just didn't bother to mention it. It's going to be filled in with more berries. And I really like that the two fruits in the game are right next to each other. Besides apple trees, or apples, you know, because we don't really have that. But okay, I need to see what all you know what? No, let's just lead them like normal. It's going to be a pain. That's okay. It's a-okay. Mostly because I don't know what I did with my boat lead. It would only be 2 at a time. It really wouldn't be that good. Okay. Here we go. Please make this. Please be gentle. Come on. And then we can build the stables. Not in the next episode. I'm kind of tired of working outside. Next episode, I think we'll be building a guest bedroom or something. Now that we'll have the new sheep pen up and running, we should be able to maximize our wool production. Now we can actually breed the sheep and pretty much double them. It's always a good time. Come on, come on. I wish I'd widen this bridge a little bit. Good. You're doing it. Almost there. Is the house on fire? No, it's a lantern. Oh my god. Saw that little lantern over there. I was like, oh, is it on fire again? Hmm. That's grand. Come on. Let's try and get as many sheep over. I guess I didn't really have that many sheep compared to cows and pigs. That's weird. Oh, no, I did. I just... Don't worry, guys. You just have the furthest to go. Lucky me. Let's see. Can we see it from here? Oh, not anymore because there's trees right there, but I bet we'd be able to see the new area. Let's see. Can you guys make it through here? You should be able to. Okay, well, technically you can, but you guys are going to be dumb. Let's break the barn doors. Come on. We're almost there. Oh, I should have gone outside. I hate myself. Anything to slow down a project, am I right? I do really like how full it feels, though. Instead of just being empty behind the barn, it actually is being used. Come on. There you go. Bro. This is a step to the left. There you go. High IQ sheep. That's what I have. High IQs. Okay. You guys should be able to just come up here, I think. Yes. Come on. You experiencing some technical difficulties, my guy? It is my fault for planting that tree there. I admit. That's my bad. Oh. Dude, please. I'm gonna hit him. I'm gonna hit him. I'm sorry, sheep. I'm trying to give y'all a nice life, and you are just not responding. Where'd this sheep go? Sheepy. Where you go? Oh, I'm just kidding. I'm not gonna kill him. Let's see. Reveals himself. Okay, let's go see if we can get some more sheep. And I'm probably not gonna... I think I'm gonna do the wheat field. Once I do another chore episode or something, or a big harvesting episode. Just so that way I don't have to do it all in one episode. This episode should hopefully be shorter than the last one. I don't like it when they're over 30 minutes. I like it being 29, 30 minutes, but not a full 30 minutes. I think it makes it feel too big. You know what I mean? So. Okay, we'll probably grab this one, and then the rest of them we can just let loose and be wild. Go on. Good job. Wow. I think it's just a game of patience. It's like fishing, like I said in the last one. Come on. There you go. Okay. There's no way Buddy lost interest. Okay, I was about to say. I've been here the whole time, bro. So if we can get all of these guys, then the other ones can be set free. Wink. Looking at the first item in my hotbar. Come on, thank you. Thank you. I warn you, something bad will happen to you guys if you don't come. Just laying that out on the table. Straight up fact. I'm not going to take you through the barn this time because it was painful last time. Almost there. I think I definitely lost some, yeah. Same two. Bro. And Broness. Don't try it. Good. Just a bunch of tippy taps. Oh my god! Are you guys getting stuck on each other? Why are you so dumb? It's unfathomable. Unfathomable. Oh, but when I go fast there, you keep up. Okay, okay, you're banned. Okay, we actually did pretty good. There he is. The one that got away. Oh, you lucky son of a gun. You're getting back in here, ain't you? Watch them all come flooding in. What are you... Trapdoor. They're like, I'm stuck. I can't come through here. Move. Get in there. Back, please. There we go. Okay. Sheep are in their pen. And eventually they'll start spreading out. I closed that gate, didn't I? Okay, I did. Cool. That looks so nice. They look so happy. Look at all the room they have. So much nicer for them. Okay. Let's do a head count. See how many sheep we missed. And maybe actually sleep very quickly. Just to double check. I also think I want to build a tractor in here. Maybe in the middle of the room to sort of help me tell. Because they're sort of identical. Besides the hay bales. Which side's the back and which side's the front. As it's a little bit hard to tell. I could wake up and go out the back. I mean, I probably won't because, you know, it's obvious right now, but I don't know. Because I'm thinking about just getting rid of all these chests down here and only having the storage up there. The storage up there is truly elite compared to the other one. Let's put back the barn doors and then we'll see how many we're missing. And, yeah. Maybe take a look at it from the air and see how the farm looks now. Alright, let's see if we can get one of their attention. Oh. Where'd the other one go? Oh. He's having a bath. Bless him. Come, one of you, come here. You turds. Why do you do this to spite me? Nice. Okay, let's go look at how the farm looks now. I think for our next outdoor project, it's not going to be in the next episode or anything. Like I said, I'm going to take a break from doing the outside stuff and work a little bit more on the interior of the house. I'd like to finish off the second story sort of completely, as well as all that stuff. I think I want to work on the stables next, and then after that we can work on the gassed mountain area, where it's just going to be sort of a little landing tower for them right there, or maybe even like a platform would be kind of cool from that mountain, like little pillars going out to it there, and then maybe like a little stable or a little housing area from down there. Let's fly up a little bit. I tell you what, this is a proper little farm we have here. It's so cute and actually like functionable, you know? It's rare whenever I can get that to happen. I think honestly, this part about it was just building on top of the river right there, giving us so much more room. It's absolutely crazy. We're almost to the new portion of the farm. Love it though. And I like that the barn is really the only building. Oh, and the silo are the only two. And the chicken coop. That's a nice chicken coop now that I'm looking at it. Compared to like the lean-tos and stuff. That being all proper and stuff anyway. Yeah, it looks so good. I mean, it really doesn't look that impressive from up here. It's just a bunch of fences and stuff. But boy, am I tired. But anywho, I hope that you guys enjoyed this episode of Minecraft. If you did, feel free to hit the like and subscribe button. And I will see you guys inside of the next one, where we will be returning to the inside of the house. I'll just give it a minute. I was kind of hoping it was going to be right there. There we go. Okay, anywho, I'll see you guys in the next one.